Oh, right.
Is it golden hour? Is that golden hour? It's not necessarily, is it, with mountains? It's when the sun...
Yes, nearly a year on, we've now seen all the seasons, like day in, day out.
Yeah, time to go to a different location.
Right.
It's really good.
It'd be interesting to see what pickup you get in the States.
Yeah.
Because of Churchill and Roosevelt.
Yeah, and Jolie.
So this painting, which comes from the Jolie family collection, will be sold here in London on the 1st of March in the Modern British Art Evening Sale at Christie's.
Likely that there'll be participating audience.
So this lovely painting by Sir Winston Churchill, which was painted in 1943, is an oil on canvas that he produced shortly after his visit with President Roosevelt to the Casablanca Conference in Morocco. And the day after the conference, which was a 10-day conference, they went, Churchill invited Roosevelt to Marrakech because he insisted he had to see the sun setting on the Atlas Mountains. It's the only painting that Churchill produced during the war, because obviously he was so busy dealing with the war and fighting the war. And he gave it then as a gift to Roosevelt in memory of their brief time together overnight in Marrakech.
That is it, and the days are still, the weather's always rubbish.
Basically, in like a lion, out like a lamb.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're right to be positive. You're right to be positive.
And we might actually be able to go out like little spring lambs by the end of March.
The schools are closing now, haven't they? I mean, that...
So Churchill took up painting fairly late in life, aged 40, and he was trained maybe is not the right word, but he certainly took advice and was taught by Sir John Lavery, the famous portrait painter of the time, who introduced him to North Africa. In total, though Churchill was an amateur artist and it was a pastime, he painted some 500 paintings, a little bit more than that. But during the Second World War, he painted only one, and this is the only painting he produced. So I think you can consider this as probably his most important painting, and the fact that he gave it to President Roosevelt, those two great wartime leaders, adds incredibly to the importance of the work itself.
It's not that big, but I desperately want to go now. I'll find somewhere to go anywhere.
The estimate is £1.5 to £2.5 million. I'm not really quite sure what it'll make. The record price at auction for a Churchill is about 1.8 million for a painting that in my view is not as important as this, and I think this is probably his most important work. So we're hopeful.